morning. It is day 40 on the PCT, and a lot has happened since we got off trail in Cascade Locks. So a little recap. We made it to the Bridge of the Gods. I crossed over a few steps into Washington, so I'm completely done with Oregon. That's it. And Puddles didn't cross the bridge because she was going to do it 2 days later, walk into Washington. So from Cascade Locks, next day we took a nice zero, took a boat ride, a cruise on the Columbia River, which was really cool, going underneath Bridge of the Gods. And then just the rest of the day was just logistics. How do I get to the airport, get the rental car, get back to Harts Pass, where am I gonna leave the car for 4 days? Because it's 30 miles from Harts Pass to the border and back, so 60 miles. That's about 3.5, 4 days. So yeah, lots of logistics to plan. And then a new fire started in the Mount Adams wilderness by Trout Lake, above Trout Lake. So Puddles got on the PCT on like 2 days ago, and I went to Portland on the bus, picked up my rental car, drove to Yakima, Washington, where I stayed in 22, and from there I drove on yesterday to get to Mazama, and I stayed in Winthrop at the same hotel I did in 22. So that was great. Dropped off some soda and Gatorade at the hostel for the hikers, and then I found out, I double checked at the ranger station, that I can leave the car at Harts Pass. Just have to get up there very slow because it's like 19 miles and pretty much more than 10 is like on a dirt road. Really, you have to really go slow so I don't wreck the car. So yeah, I picked up 3 hikers, took them with me to Harts Pass from the hostel, and now I'm back to do it all over again, just like in 22. Leaving Harts Pass, I have 30 miles to the border. This time it's gonna happen. I'll be there tomorrow. So this is day 40, the final stretch of the PCT, the remaining 30 miles to the border, and I'm gonna be done. Day 40. Let's go! The smoke from the Easy Fire by Rainy Pass. That's why it's closed from Rainy to Harts Pass. It is all a little surreal being back here. So this is the spot where I had my last breakfast on trail in 22 when I was on my way back to Harts Pass. So, and I could see the valley was full of smoke. Right now there's only clouds. There's one darker one up here. Just go away. Right? Okay. Let's keep moving on here. Fucking flies. Couldn't walk by There's so many blueberries here, and they taste amazing. They're tiny, but they're delicious. And this is the tent site and the campsite I spent my last night on trail in 22. I was able to see smoke and the fire from here. Yeah, this is the last campsite. It's so surreal to be back. And these flies, it's like for more than 100 times I had to slap myself because there's so many flies around me. And every once in a while, no, not every once in a while, all the time, stuff flies into my face. Why? Can't you see? Just go somewhere else. There's enough room for all of us. Friggin' flies and bees and bumblebees and everything that flies just is attacking me today. And my feet, freaking rocks again. But it's only like a mile to Harts Pass, where I had to turn around and go back in 22. So after that, it's new territory. So I plan on doing 4.5 from here, more, and then find a campsite. It's 3 o'clock now, so should be plenty of time, but it's uphill, of course. Let's go. This is where we had our celebration of life point. We all had to turn around and go back to Harts Pass. Here at Harts Pass. So yeah, so I did 14. Not too bad. Harts Pass, Woody Pass is that way. I'm gonna try to move on a little more. Taking a break with the flies. And that's the rockway I sat and had to come to terms with turning around and going back to Harts Pass in 22. That was my view. And now it's gonna be unknown territory. Never have I gone any further. Let's do it. Got about 1 mile of uphill left because I changed my mind about the campsite, because that up there looks like it might be like rain coming down. Could be. And the tent site I was looking at is like 2 miles ahead from here, but on top of Rock Pass. So I don't want to be on top of a pass when there's the possibility of rain. So instead of doing 2 miles or 2 more miles, I'm just gonna do 1, which puts me still in a very good position, because I did about 16. I'm gonna check later. I'm gonna let you know. to my tent, into my tent, put up my tent. That's what I was going to say. And all the freaking flies and bees and whatever have to stay outside. So I did 15.9 miles today. Not too bad. I'm 14.6 from the border, and this is going to be the last night in my tent in this video series, because I'm going to stop filming, of course, tomorrow if I make it to the border, or when I make it to the border. If I have to crawl, I'll make it up there. So yeah, I'm hiding in here. I'm tired. My stuff is all a mess. I gotta get that organized and have some dinner.